Hey Connor, it's Ace. Thanks for sending in a video. Let's take a look at it. I hope over time I'm able to be your personal coach and we'll work on a lot of different aspects of your roping. But for today, let's focus on one thing, and let's focus on getting off. So I have a few key pointers as to how you could get off a little faster. It looks like you're doing a lot of things good. If we'll get off just a little faster, we'll be able to tie each calf a second or two faster and win a lot more. So here's the first few things. If you watch here, after you've roped this calf, you've gotten back to your butt being down in the back of the saddle. Well, whenever we deliver our rope and wave our slack, we deliver our rope from the front of the saddle, and you do a good job of that here, but we don't ever want to go back after we've delivered our rope, or now we're behind our horse. We got to stay ahead of our horse to get that momentum sending us to the calf. The next thing is, after you've delivered your rope and this calf is almost to the end of it, your shoulders are still square here down the horse's neck and to the calf. The first thing we need to do is turn our shoulders and get our right shoulder pointed down the rope. We want to keep our eyes on the calf, but I'll show you here in my example. So this is a run I made at Puyallup at the the tour finale last summer, and this was a hard running calf, so it ended up getting off pretty fast. I ran her a long ways and tied her in 8. But if you watch here, as soon as I deliver my rope, and sorry the video quality isn't much better. I'll get some better videos as I go along with this deal. But I'm delivering my rope right here, and you can tell I'm in the front of my saddle just like you were, delivering my rope. But now I've just started pulling my slack, and I'm already started off. So my butt never went back to the back of the saddle. The other thing is, it only takes one frame after I've delivered my rope, and my right shoulder is pointed directly at the calf right there. So, I mean, this calf isn't even, let's see if, oh, nope, he's not in the picture anymore. But there's still a lot of slack in the line. I still am going to be able to get a lot of good send because I didn't have to wait on my horse to get stopped, and now, so it's all going to propel me down the rope. Then what turning your shoulders does, as you watch here, let's clear these lines off. What turning your shoulders does is brings your left leg around. So, and it only makes sense. Your left leg has to come around if your shoulders are turned towards the calf, right? So you can see my left leg is already halfway over on the other side of the horse, while yours is still stuck on your, maybe even in your left stirrup still. So let's get our shoulders turned instantly, and that's gonna help us to get off. Let's go look at the next thing. So even here, as you watch, your shoulders are still pretty square, and now you can't bring your left leg across in the correct way. I mean, this is incredibly important. Let's kind of zoom in here a little bit. It's incredibly important, and you can tell why. So if your shoulders stay square to the calf and square down your horse, you can't physically get your left leg across, and definitely not in an athletic and fast way. Let's scroll forward just a little bit. As you can see, your leg is bent and all that, where mine right here just came around so fluidly because my shoulders turn quick and easy and all that. So that's going to be our number one key. As far as other things, if you can tell here, you're landing pretty flat-footed, and now it's just one-on-one with this calf. For us to keep from misflanking calves and for us to keep the advantage on the calf, we have got to get there before the calf can get the advantage on us. So if they're on a loose rope on the end of the rope or whatever, they have the advantage because now they can do anything to us. If you watch me on the bottom, I'm there before that calf can do anything. So I'm at him at his head as soon as he's turned around, and this was a pretty strong, pretty wild calf. You can tell she starts to kind of jump, but I've got her. So I was able to make a run, and it all starts with getting off fast enough to keep the advantage over the calf. So let's work on really getting our shoulders turned, getting some send, not getting your butt back down in the saddle after you've delivered your rope. And then the other thing I'll say is you just have to push yourself. You have to push yourself every day and make it uncomfortable. So right now it's comfortable for you to let your horse kind of start into a stop before you start getting off. Whenever I give a school or have kids come over for lessons, I'll make them ride around and just get off randomly in the arena without roping, without a rope or anything. And you need to be able to do that until you feel what it's like to actually be propelled by the momentum of or by your horse stopping should actually propel you or propel you forward. So whenever you get home and get in the practice pen, just ride a horse around, get to it. I mean, start out trotting and get all the way out in that stirrup, and then touch the reins and let it shoot you forward. And that's what we're going to start working on. And like I said, the thing is, you can do it. You just have to expose yourself a little. You basically have to fall a few times. And I remember when I first started holding my slack, I mean, I would eat it every day, just a few times until it became so comfortable that now I hold my slack on every calf, or at least have it in my hand as I am getting off to where I can place it exactly where I want it. So anyways, man, these are a few things that we need to start working on, and like I said, let's work on it for a couple weeks and then send me in another video, and we'll go on to the next thing. But let's get you getting off faster first, and let me know what you think. Thanks for sending in a video.